Welcome back to part 2. So, over the weekend, I had decided to commission the first tertiary institution, and I decided to build an engineering. A trade school. So you can pick a trade school, your liberal arts or arts in the terms of the Commonwealth, or the main university itself, varsity sports, and of course you've also got museums later on. So I built a trade school, all the functions there. If you want to know more, get the game, get the campus DLC. So, it's nicknamed MIT, and this is here, starting with the main building. The commencement office, dormitories, School of Tourism and Travel. We actually had to go across the road. The Police Academy. And the School of Engineering. So basically the policies set about... So we're about to go up to the next level. To level 1 soon, although we still need to do 2 academic works. The reason why there's no tuition fees comes down to my policies. We have healthcare. We're not doing a free lunch. You can visiting scholars and good old universal education. And works will come along. So if we just So the idea of the universities is they just upskill your city, and you're able to unlock higher buildings like these big office towers, which have the IT cluster going, which gives only uses half the amount of workers but doubles your revenue. So the university, say, in my older city, Monaco, I had just built the main university as a trial out. Oh, it looks like the helicopters are buzzing around. Looks like they're waiting to land, actually. So the universities came with the campus DLC, and they just help you build university places, and you just also just uplift your city and so on. Sure. Given he's still got a bit of a way to go around, let's see if there's anyone closer by, which I don't think so. Oh look, here are the helicopters. Tell you what, the views behind these are pretty spectacular. So obviously there's a bit of a crime issue down here which could warrant the building of another police station later on. The good thing about the helicopters is they give pretty good views from up high. You can see the 400 kV there. So we'll just follow the city around as the helicopters buzz around for a bit. The next phase of the operations to continue to expand the industry, and then we might start developing the Monaco city centre, given the Franklin district's already been expanded to its full reach. Lots of people walking, which is always a good thing. Early in the day, I was just following some of the buses around right in the night view, and I have to say, blowing my own trip a little bit, the city was looking pretty good. Looking out to the plateau in the valley. Actually, while he's fluffing around as well. Searching for a criminal. Well, good for him. This will always be busy with traffic, and given the bulk of the traffic is coming up from the valley floor, so it's just a fact of life. But if I check the traffic, we're running okay. And the reason why this might be a bit on the busy is this is basically your general freight running around. Now, for the rest of this video, we'll just basically give this guy a quick follow around and we'll tap it off for the week. Quiet week this week, but I have the new downtown content pack that came out last week. So as I build the city centre up, we'll watch that development and see how a modern city centre looks. So in the meantime, we'll just give this guy a bit of a follow in the Leighton downtown. And of course, it's pervasive 400 kV line. So it's about coming up to 9 o'clock at the moment. So most people at work, but you still got the tourists and people just doing casual shopping. And hello, Pitchfork. Ooh, that bus was carrying a few. This is one of the ones that I had to up to allow the one tenants to start serving it, because we were just carrying an increasing amount of passengers. Oh, go the Uves. Oh. Past the post office. Now we do use cycle boulevards around here, such as up ahead, which are banned to all traffic but emergency service vehicles and utilities. Very high volume area. A lot of goods vehicles running around at the moment, given the time of morning. Between 7 and 11, it's often very heavy with vehicles topping up the shops for the day. Go nuts with donuts. When this service runs between the Leighton downtown and the city centre. It's basically a shuttle run, which is also backed up by the metro service running underground. It just gives redundancy. Waiting for the signals, lots of bikes. And we'll just leave it here for today. We'll be back next week. In the meantime, shop safe.